Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be talking about how to entry B-site Dust 2. So this is actually one of my favorite sites to entry, especially dry, just like on a contact play, just clearing out things, maybe catching somebody off guard. But there's a couple ways you can do it. If the CTs have a smoke down here, you're really not going to want to execute. It's just not worth it. They have the entire advantage, unless you're doing like a mid to B split, which here's the smoke for a mid to B split. You stand up right here, there's a little thing right there, you throw the smoke, kaboom, kabam, and you've smoked off CT. So unless you're doing one of those, then you're probably going to want to not execute. So there's a couple ways you can use utility on B, very, very minor ways. One, this is the most used option in my experience. If you're doing a full beat rush in your entry or your second entry, you're going to want to throw a flash like that. You're hugging right wall, it won't actually blind you, so you can see it lands over there. So people don't have to turn while they're entering and mess up their crosshair placement. You just throw that. Simple. Then there's the lurk smoke out. There's two variants of this. You can stand throw. So this is going to land fairly close to you. It's actually a bit too far. So what I'm actually talking about is, yeah, that kind of does the job. But it blocks off the door guy from being able to see you, and so you can slowly work around it, or you can even get up on here. So that's the first variant. The second variant is if you kind of run while you're throwing it, it's going to go a lot deeper, and instead of blocking off the door guy, it blocks off the sight guys. So if you hug right side, if somebody's there, they can still get you. It's very hard to smoke both of those. I mean, you could wall smoke it technically and have something going on like that. So you can isolate the door guy. But if you're just doing a fast play, you're probably only going to use one smoke. So door guy is isolated again. You would have to check back there, but door guy's isolated. You can even see the top of window if you're really working around the smoke. And then you can clear out car. I didn't throw that deep enough. Clear out car and then work your way onto site. So those are the utility ways. I just kind of showed you how to entry around them, so I'm going to show you the non-utility way. Maybe just with a flash, maybe just as a solo play. So if you're doing a solo play, you're not going to want to flash out or anything. It's just giving up information unnecessarily. You want to catch them off guard. So at the start, you want to jiggle this. And the reason why I had a question like this in one of my recent videos, why did I jiggle something, or why did I peek right up against the wall? Then you want to be as far away from the angle as possible. And while yes, that is a good idea, it's very hard to determine where the angle starts and where the angle stops when you're very far away. But when you're up close, you know that your leg's gonna stick out. You don't have to go all the way out to peek it, but just peeking it like that, that's enough for the guy to be able to see your leg sticking out. And it is a kind of hard shot to hit, and you know exactly where the angle is. So I would jiggle it like that. I would also try to cross over while looking right here, dead on right there. Crosshair placement's very important for this. And then just holding maybe up on top, but mostly staying right there. And then I'm going to slowly work up. Maybe check out left side for a second, see if anybody's jiggling there. Yes, there could be a guy in this corner that I cannot see, but it is more likely that maybe he's playing a bit of an off angle, he's jiggling a bit. So I'm going to hold right here. Maybe if I can catch a leg or something, I'll just have the information that he's there and he won't know that I'm there. So then I'm holding left side, right side. This little gap is very difficult to hit a shot on, but it is possible, especially because this guy is not wall bangable. I thought he was wall bangable. Whoops. Then left side, or right side a triple, and then left side default, and then window. So it is very quick when you're doing this. You don't want to take your time doing this. You want to quickly go through it. The reason for that is that if you slowly do this, the guy's gonna see you before you get to that angle. So you need to quickly run through it, so you guys basically have the same time to react. So here, and then I'm just gonna I'll hold here, and then while I'm swinging out, move up to window. Hopefully it catches the window guy off guard. If he has an op, I'm most likely dead. But right here, I'll swing up to window, and then I'll immediately go to door, and then back car. Door you don't want to cross without a smoke. That's the one time you still are going to use your utility, because if you're out on B, they probably already know you're out on B, or if they don't, it doesn't matter. You want to use your smoke even if it's a solo play, and then you can work there. On solo plays, I do not recommend getting up here. You're so open, you can't really go anywhere. If you fall, you won't have accuracy for a bit. Just something to keep in mind and try to avoid during solo plays. Again, with executes, especially with smokes down, it is much easier to, work around those smokes and give yourself some time to get into awkward positions for the enemies to hit you in. So thank you all for watching. Hope you have a good day, and I will see you next time.